Hey guys, what's up? It's Sue here, and today I'm going to be doing one of the best and worst of Etude House. So I'm going to be showing you guys products that I really loved and also products that didn't really fit with me. And I know you guys like these kinds of videos, so leave down in the comment which brand you guys would like to see next. Now without further ado, let's just get this video started. Alright, the first product is this one right here, and this is the Double Lasting Foundation. Now I'm sure you guys have heard so many or seen so many reviews on this product, and I actually think this is one of the products that is worth the hype. And this product has great coverage, has good longevity, it works well on oily skin. So with that being said, if you have dry skin or you're not looking for that thick coverage, of course I would avoid it. But otherwise, I do recommend this. This is one of my go-to foundations. So if I have something important or I just need to make sure my makeup won't fail, this is my go-to foundations, and I do have a couple of them. I have like 3-4 go-to foundations, and this is definitely one of them. So definitely try this out if you're an oily gal or guy like myself. And yeah, it's super cheap as well. It's like 16,000원, I want to say. It's definitely one of the products that you have to try out for yourself. And the next two products are these bad boys right here. These are the Dr. Mascara Fixer. This one is the for Perfect Lash. And this one is the for Long Lash. So basically, if you see my tutorials or get ready with me, so you probably saw this coming. These are a must in my makeup tutorials or my eye makeup routine. For the formula, these are both transparent, but this Dr. Long Lash one has bits of fibers in it. And basically, it helps your eyelashes elongate, or it makes them help them look longer. And so they apply transparent, but once they dry out, they dry to like a white, like a substance, I guess. So you really gotta coat your eyelashes really well with mascaras, or else you will be able to see that white kind of cast. What I like about these is that they actually act like a protective barrier so that it prevents my eye makeup from falling down on my lower lash line. So that's what makes this help me get that smudge-proof eye makeup. In other words, without these, I feel naked. I truly do. I'm not gonna lie. And it is because I do smudge a lot that I really do need these. These are super cheap as well. And I know that some people don't like these products, but personally, I like them. And if you have the same kind of problem, maybe you're smudging too much, or maybe you have oily eye areas, definitely check these out. The next products I also really like from Etude House are these bad boys right here, and these are the brushes. And I have the brush Secret 130 Contour. This one is the brush 310 Eye Base, and this one is the brush 311 Eye Blending. These brushes are amazing. They're first of all super cheap, like I'm gonna say a billion more times. And these are really great quality. They're super soft on your eyes, and they blend out the eyeshadows really nicely. And honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about them. Now, I love them all equally, and I try not to discriminate, but I will say this, I do like this contour brush a teeny tiny bit more, just because you can get a really good use out of this one. So not only is this great for blending out the harsh edges with your eyeshadows, but it's great for contouring your nose, snatching the nose, and also putting on some highlight. I highly recommend this one. And you know, the same thing goes for these as well. So this is a bullet pointed brush, and it's just great for those outer thirds to really give depth to your eyes. And then this one is great for putting a base color all over your eyelids. So I recommend all of them. These are all amazing, so definitely check these out. And the next product is this teeny tiny eye primer, and this is called the Proof 10 Eye Primer. And honestly, I think it's hard to find a good, decent eye primer in Roche shops, but this one is awesome. And I know it looks really small, but a little goes a long way with this product. I've had this for about like a year now, and I've only just started to use it up. And this is one of my favorite eye primers. I like this one and the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion. Those two are my top favorites. But sometimes I really think that this one is better, even better than the Urban Decay one, because not only is this more affordable, but with the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion, it sometimes leaves a sticky finish, so I gotta do a really good job in setting that with powder, or else my eyeshadows will go on patchy. But this one has silky finish, so I don't need to be as detailed or meticulous. And you know, this does a good job as an eye primer and makes sure that, you know, your eyeshadows stick on real well, and it makes them smudge proof. So 100 points for Etude House. And the next product that I really want to show you guys as well is this lovely cookie blusher. And the one I have here is number 10, Peach Parfait. I'm probably butchering that. I'm sure it's originally a very beautiful word. It's not only this color that I want to recommend, but just the whole lovely cookie blusher line in general. So these blushers I think are kind of underrated in Korea, but these are so beautiful. The colors are mostly pastel, very, you know, girly. And what I like about these blushers is that they blend out really nicely onto your blushers. So sometimes some of the blushes, they can go a bit too strong on the cheeks. So you look into a mirror and you're like, whoa, that's too much. But this one, you can really control the amount that you want to build up because it's very subtle, but it is pigmented. You can really build it up, or you can really have a nice soft color. I highly recommend these blushes as well. Alright, and last but definitely not least, because this is my personal favorite, is this AC Cleanup Concealer. This is a personal favorite because I have acne-prone skin, and basically this concealer is for acne. It's made of good ingredients, harmless ingredients, and the formulation is creamy. To be honest, this doesn't give you that great coverage, but how I like to use this is basically I just imagine this as putting over a protective layer over my acne so that the makeup that I put on later doesn't irritate it, it doesn't make it worse. And I have noticed that when I put this on, my acne are less irritated and they're less red, so this does work. It's not for coverage once again, but it's really for that protective layer. So if you're an acne girl or a guy like myself, definitely check this one out as well. So those were my favorites or my best products from Etude House. And now for the worst. I will say a little disclaimer here. I did say it in my Innisfree video as well, but just because I say a product is worst doesn't mean they're bad products. It just means they weren't for me. And you can disagree with me, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But, you know, these were just my worst picks. The first item of this worst list is this Big Cover Concealer Cushion. So basically this is one of those click-ons product where you click the back and then the product comes out, and it has a sponge applicator so you can apply it, you know, beneath your eyes or wherever. And there's nothing wrong with the shade and there's nothing wrong with the formula. Actually, it's a great product to cover up the dark circles. But the problem I have with this product is the sponge applicator, because it will turn soggy and eventually fall off, which is what happened to my old one. So this is actually a new one. I had to get a new one just to show you guys because I threw my old one out. But what happened to mine is that this part, the sponge applicator, got so soggy that when I opened it, it was dangling by its edges. It had ripped off by itself. And it was terrifying, seriously. So I think the sponge applicator is definitely a double-edged sword. Great when you use it, but not so great when you look at it in long terms. Lo siento. And so the next product is this Play 101 stick in numero 10. So when it comes to these Play 101 sticks, there's some that I really like and some that I don't. When it comes to the blushes, I love them because I think the colors are really pretty. But this is a highlighter and girl, I just didn't feel you. The problem with this, I think, is that it's too dense and thick, that it doesn't blend out to be beautiful. Once on your face, it will go on a bit too thick that it eventually scratches out my base makeup. So it didn't really work for me. It looked patchy when I was blending it out. This is a big no-no for me. And it doesn't even look that flattering on me, so I don't like this product. So that was it for the best and the worst of Etude House. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next. And please don't forget to tell me which brand you would like to see next. So yeah, bye! 100 points for Gryffindor. Oh guys, I'm so hungry I could eat a hippogriff. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry, just had a moment there.